What's up, guys? Vlog number 24, my 20s. I get that really mixed up all the damn time, but you guys get the point. So today, I had my day off. Today is officially the last day of Taco Bell for me. I didn't work it. I went there last night after I got off work, and I asked her, I was like, what time do you want me in? And she said, don't worry about it. I was like, really? And she's like, yeah. Because then that would mean they would have to pay me for another week, or another 2 weeks just for one day. So yeah, it's kind of not worth it. Ooh, so had a day off, and I told you guys that I want to do something productive, or not just sit on my ass all day. So in my lazy nerdy gaming fashion, I got up. I think I got up before noon and played some WoW. I got my guy up to, because he was 96, he's 97 now, and 98, like 2 bars or something like that. So I did that. That was one thing. Also read 40 pages of my new book that I just got, which I didn't show you guys. I got this guy right here. It's an amazing book so far. I don't think it can get worse. I don't think it can go bad, I guess. So far, it's a really, really detailed biography of Chris Kyle's life, before and after Iraq and all that stuff, and how many kills, and his life was before getting into the Navy or SEALs. And I'm at the part where he's doing BUD/S, BUD /S. I forgot what it stood for, but he's at that point right now, and he just got done with Hell Week. He went into BUD/S, and then he injured himself, so he got sent back, and he had to redo BUD/S. He didn't have to redo Hell Week, but because once you finish it, then you finish it. But he still had to do BUD/S to get the accomplish BUD/S, so he could get that under his belt, I guess. And then yeah, so I'm right about there, and it's really, really good. Most of the stuff was not in the movie, I guess, because I could just imagine them trying to get all this detail and all this, the background information about him, and trying to put it in a movie that's I guess worth sitting down for hours and hours on end. So they did a good job, but of course, if you want to know what really happened with him, and what he's about and what he does and how he got there, then you're really gonna go and read his book, because the book is super detailed, how he got there, what happened before he got there, how it affected him, so on and so forth. And it was just, it's so detailed, and none of the stuff you would have known unless you read the book. So of course you watch the movie, stuff like that, and it has the certain scenes, the first opening scene. It's gonna be I'm gonna spoil it for you guys. If you haven't seen it already, then you kind of messed up yourself. But so in the first opening scene, or a couple opening scenes in the movie, he's looking down the barrel, and he's brand new. He just got deployed to Iraq, and they're going through a town, and most had already left or staying there or whatever. And then so in the opening scene, the woman comes out, and she just walks out, normal as nothing's happening, and she has her child. And then she pulls out a grenade, a Chinese grenade, and then she gives it to the little boy. And then he starts running, and then Chris Kyle had to shoot the little kid. Once he shot the little kid, then he went down, and then he had to shoot the woman, because the woman was going to go pick it up and throw it, which she got to it, but he shot her in time for or not to get a full throw through, or follow through, and so and that's completely different from what happened in the book. That what happened in the book was it was just the woman, and the woman went to throw it, and he shot the woman only. So they kind of like twisted around in their own way to try and make it like I guess I don't know how to describe it, but they just put stuff in there that never even happened. So I really like this book because the way he just lays it out, he just boom, there's no fluffing anything or putting any censors on anything. Well, for the most part, everything's in here. Of course, you had to give it to the DOJ and the Pentagon or whatever to approve everything that he put in this book. So, but other than that, everything's pretty flat out. Like he's being 100% honest, 100% truthful, and just telling what happened to him. That was it. So it's just really good so far. Ooh. And I'm really happy with myself reading as much as I did, because I'm used to just like, because I've had 3 books. This one, the other one, Ready Player One, and then I had another one called I forgot what it was called. But it was based on Andrew Jinx, or Andrew Jinx or Andrew Jenkins, but he's an amazing guy. He had a TV show on MTV, fell in love with it, found out he had a book, so I got his book, and it took me forever to read it, even though it was like maybe like 50 pages, if that, or 100, something like that. But I don't know, it's hard for me to just sit there and read a book and just stay on it, and get like distracted and stuff like that. It's hard for me, so I try and do my best and read a couple pages a day. But yeah, I just sat there last night just going at it page by page by page, and I started on like page 4, and then at the end of the night it's like 44. So it's really good, really happy with myself. So till tomorrow, I will see you guys tomorrow, of course. I have work tomorrow, and I will tell you guys what happens tomorrow. So later, peace, be nice, adios.